Okay, welcome everyone to AP World History Essay Writing DBQ. And today, or this module, the focus is on synthesis. Some of you might wonder, what exactly is synthesis? Well, that's combining certain elements and bringing them together, okay? The production of making more complicated things simpler by bringing them together, making connections. And that's necessary in the DBQ essay. Okay, your synthesis extends the argument by connecting it to other time periods, other locations, other themes, other situations, or other disciplines. And this can be done in one of the following, okay? And you got to utilize those connections between one of these. And that's between your thesis and either the different time period or location, the different theme, or the different discipline. So you need to you need to write a historical development in a different time period, a different situation, a different era, or a different geographical area, but the same theme. Or you could write about a historical development in a different theme of world history, but the same time, the same situation, the same era, the same geographical area. Or you could write a bit about a different discipline or field of study and how that has contributed to your thesis and your prompt. Right? In any of those different fields of study like economics, government, art and history, political science, anthropology, archaeology, linguistics, biology, medicine, forensics, any of those, if you can write about it in such a way that there's specific explanations as to how that field of study has contributed to whatever your thesis is and the prompt, then that's how you can earn the synthesis point. Again, always be specific when explaining or qualifying your argument. Now, synthesis can be one of the most challenging skills outlined in the AP World History curriculum framework, and a lot of students struggle with developing synthesis. But you must include specific explanations. Again, I can't stress specific enough. By demonstrating the connections to your thesis, right? So context puts it into the broader development of world history, but synthesis kind of brings it back together and connects everything to your thesis. And you can demonstrate this skill in the conclusion, just like I've shown you in the DBQ format. But if you are short on time, I do accept that it can be included in another portion of your essay. And successful responses may offer cross-chronological explanations that analyze the connections between your thesis. For example, women's rights. Let's say your prompt has to do with women's rights. Well, women's rights have existed in different locations, at different times, and for different reasons. So that would be a different time period, a different location, or a different situation, but your theme of women's rights would be the same. Okay? Let's say your prompt presents women's rights as a social theme by focusing on societal issues. Well, in order to earn the synthesis point, you could explain women's rights as an economic theme and how women are included in the workforce, for example, and women's rights that go along with that. So you would have the same time period, the same location, the same situation, but a different theme. Or for synthesis, you could take a sociological input on the issue and how those studies have impacted women's rights for world history. So those are just a few examples. Okay, again, it can be done with a different time, different location, same theme. Or same theme, but a different time, different location, different situation. Or a different field of study. You only need one of those three methods to earn the point. Okay? That concludes your synthesis module, and that's the end of your essay writing modules for the DBQ essay of AP World History. Again, any questions before you sit down and begin writing your essay and going through your documents, shoot me an email. I will answer your questions as best I can. Thank you and good luck. I cannot wait to read what you guys write.